Well, good evening everybody and welcome to the Virtue Motors Arena for tonight's huge big Tyne-Wear Derby Super League Basketball Championship game between the visitors, the Durham Palatinates, and the hometown Newcastle Eagles. A very, very big game for both sides and one much anticipated right across the region in the basketball world. Alongside me as ever, I have Coach Dave Elderkin. And Dave, your first thoughts, please.
Yeah, well, obviously they've just met the once before because the game at Durham had to be cancelled, the championship game, so that'll be played later on. And the Eagles were victorious in the trophy game, 77-68. The only difference between that and tonight is the situation that Harriet Otwell-Soulsby didn't make that game, and Sarah Wells, a new signing for the Palatinates, was injured in the first minute of the game. So, you know, you have to move on a little bit and compare the records. The Eagles are very impressive 6-3 in the Super League and fully deserve of where they are. And the Palatinates probably surprising everybody at 5-5. Last time out, really impressed by the home team Eagles in that game against Leicester. I thought a really comfortable victory. But let's not forget that just a few weeks earlier than that, the Palatinates had also beat the Riders. As always with Durham, you're wondering about where the injuries are going to be, and unfortunately for them tonight, they're still without Sophie Claston, but everybody else seems to be fit. In terms of the outcome tonight, if the Eagles, like me, will have watched the game when the Palatinates played Auckland Wolves, the Palatinates are prone to lapses. They were playing so well for 35 minutes of that game, but a 5-minute spell in the middle of that game completely took away that performance from them. So they can't afford that sort of situation tonight. And I'm pretty sure that the Eagles will have noted when they did play Oakwell. Oakwell did it with great ball movements and really good execution of drive and kick.
So just thinking about that, Dave, you know, obviously, as you say, Harriet Otwell-Soulsby and Sarah Wells both being included, that would seem to indicate, you know, that Durham should be stronger. And I think they've got a lot of talent in their team, and, you know, that's something that the Eagles will have to watch for. But, of course, in that game, in the trophy game, Matt Newby was still here as well. He was the coach of the Eagles.
And it was a master stroke, because that game was pretty even. It was a masterstroke in the final quarter when either she decided or he decided or somebody decided that Thierry Hodges would do the most damage to the Eagles and take advantage of their absence of Harriet Otwell-Soulsby, and she went and completely dominated the paint in that final quarter. So that's something tonight that obviously they've got Harriet back. Wells has got a little bit of size as well. Pity Claston's not playing, but that's the way it is. So we look forward to a really good game. And one of your points about them is they've got a short roster. They've developed a lot of good chemistry, and they've also got tremendous quickness in Lucas and Bennett.
Yeah, I think Lucas has been really, really impressive, hasn't she, since she come in, and averaging nearly 20 points a game, 19.6. But it's interesting, the battle of the boards we always talk about the battle of the boards. And when you look at the averages, Eagles averaging 32.7 boards and Durham 33.3. But the interesting point that you made there before is Tierra Hodges 9.7, Harriet Otwell-Soulsby 9.2. Well, if you take those 9.2 away, that does give Hodges that advantage, but she hasn't got that advantage tonight, of course.
Yeah, and talking about quickness, I must be forgiven for not mentioning Eliza Brault, who's not starting tonight. She's coming off the bench. She's incredibly quick as well, and she really has become a scoring threat. Yeah,
averaging 12.6 points a game. So I've got the starting five here for you. For the visitors, the Durham Palatinates, it's number 1, Shanique Lucas. Number 3, Sarah Wells. Number 7, Katie Bennett. Number 14, Harriet Otwell-Soulsby. And of course, the former Eagles favourite, number 31, and captain Marina Fernandez-Pardue, who we will be calling Marina Fernandez, as I always do. For the Eagles, it's number 9, Abby Lowe, number 10, Lauren Saki, number 15, Tierra Hodges, number 24, Jada Gwynn, and number 33, Shannon Hatch. And I just want to offer my congratulations to Shannon Hatch for helping Switzerland qualify for the Eurobasket finals for the first time in 69 years.
Oh, nice. Good. I mean, obviously, she's had her struggles this year with the shooting, but she's still been a very valuable member of this Eagles team. 6-3 is a good record, you know, in this league.
So it's the Eagles who got the first possession. Jada Gwynn turned down a 2-point shot there and has given it inside. Nice drop off though by Lauren Saki, but Tierra Hodges can't make her first shot. Lucas immediately turns on the burners.
Sarah Wells getting an early touch of the game there. Don't expect a superstar and a big scorer from Sarah, but she is pretty solid and she definitely made a difference to this team.
Referee's just conferring there. Katie Bennett didn't take the pass and they wondered whether it had been a tip, but they decided they hadn't. Eagles ball.
It's good to see Katie playing again because unfortunately against the Auckland Wolves, she was injured and had to sit the game out.
A little bit of fun there between Chloe Gaynor and Marina Fernandez, very, very good friends. And Marina Fernandez intercepted the pass and crashed into Chloe Gaynor as she tried to chase it out of bounds. Both had a big smile on their face. Nice pass inside by Abby Lowe. Good pass outside by Saki. Hatch missed the three, but she wasn't.
Well, talking about a good pass, that was a tremendous wraparound pass there from Hatch.
Katie Bennett in the corner for three is no good. Shanique Lewis in for the rebound. Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby gets the first point of the game.
You simply can't back off Lucas. She's so quick that you've got to make her go to the side. Good ball reversal from the Eagles. Nice pick and roll coming up. Nobody better at executing than that than Lauren Saki.
That was on Marina Fernandez, 31, as Jayla Gwynn tried to go through the gap between her and Katie Bennett. Now you watch a lot of Durham, don't you, Dave? And you've been very impressed with Shanique Lucas.
Yes.
Tierra Hodges, Shannon Hatch for three is good. Eagles just nip in front by a point.
That's a good omen for the Eagles.
Yeah, well, as I was telling you, and I know probably that's going to be a charge. Katie Bennett, was it? Yep.
Yeah, she just she dissed off the ball and just ran straight over, and it's her first foul. So, Coach Dave, you're not worried at this stage. Last thing he needs, though, is getting into foul trouble. So against Auckland, reference I made before, it was a 1-point game, and in no time at all, Auckland just literally in 2 or 3 minutes blew Durham away with a load of errors that they made. And Durham could just never close the gap, stayed with them rest of the game, but just could not close the gap.
There's Sarah Wells coming up against Hatch. Ottawell-Soulsby takes over. Nice cut by Marina Fernandez. And that's also going to be an offensive foul. And now that is a worry for Lee Davey, because that's a second foul for Marina Fernandez.
Well, we don't have the benefit of a replay, but I will be more surprised if Lauren Saki was established legally there.
Well, we don't have benefit, but I would tend to agree with you, Dave. Jada Gwynn fights off 2 players and goes to the basket. Doesn't make it. Good offensive rebound by...
I mean, here we go. Durham are absolutely racking up fouls like it's going out of fashion. But you saw the benefit there of Harriet Soulsby being back in the team. Not an easy person to score over around the rim.
Eliza Brolt comes in for Marina Fernandez.
2 fouls on Marina is a disaster for Durham at this stage.
Abby Lowe took a good offensive rebound there and was fouled by Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby, I think it was. Yep. Abby Lowe makes the first.
Well,
and makes the second. Eagles 5 in a row. Good press by the Eagles as well, but good break by Katie Bennett and Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby. What a great pass that was. And there was the speed of Lucas, but she couldn't finish. Oh, great pick off by Katie Bennett.
Oh, great defence from Abby.
Yeah, both sides did really well on their defence there. Lauren Saki. It's amazing the number of times people stag off Saki. She very rarely shoots the three. Bennett back to Brault. Brault inside is too high. Farther Soulsby.
Well, Durham are running the floor well, got lots of good ball movement, but at the moment they just need to improve their execution of that final pass.
Good crowd in tonight as well, Dave, isn't
Excellent,
it? Really
yeah.
Good, yeah. Lauren Saki.
In fact, it is. It's really built up great.
Nice pass out to Jada Gwynn, back to Saki in the corner. Nice pass in by Abby Lowe. Tia Rogers can't make it though. Thought she was fouled.
Wouldn't credit Katie Bennett there.
Great defense again by Katie Bennett. To admit she's a player, I really like Katie Bennett. She's full of energy, full of spark for her team. Sarah Wells' shot was off. Abby Lowe took the rebound again.
Great ribbon there by Shannon Hatch.
Good rebound. Jada Gwynn steps out of bounds. See so much of that these days, Dave.
I don't know whether you watched Thursday night Leicester Men v Cheshire.
I didn't know, unfortunately.
Commentator just made a point of saying, how many times does this happen? And it's nearly always in the left-hand corner.
Well, that one was there for Jada Gwynn. Turnover of the Eagles, 6:12 to go, it's 5-2. Katie Bennett just about keeps that ball alive. Wells comes off the screen from Ottawell Soulsby, turns down the shot. 6 seconds on the shot clock for Eliza Brault. Tries to get Jada Gwynn up in the air, did, but a final shot wasn't really a good one.
No, Eagles defence holding solid at the moment. Both teams moving the ball really well. A lot of transition going on. Eagles just got that little bit of edge with their defence.
Into the last 10 seconds, Saki moves inside and nets the two. And it's an early timeout for Lee Davey, and we will go to an advert. Okay, so we're back. 7 points in a row from the Eagles, forces Davey into a timeout, or it might be a fact that he's only scored 2 as well.
Well, I mean, a good start tempo-wise from both teams. Lots of good running in transition, but the Eagles have got this lead for 2 simple reasons. One is they're executing far better on defence, and secondly, Durham are just picking up crazy fouls all over the place.
Yeah, 4 fouls to 0 is the foul count. 7-2. I also think that Durham have got to find a way of getting the ball inside to Harriet Ottawell Soulsby as well, because I'm not sure that Eagles can really cope with that well if they do get the ball inside.
Well, I think part of the better execution defensively is that Durham are doing well in. Eagles are doing well in protecting that simple inbound pass.
And there's a great steal by Lauren Saki just as we say that. She gives it to Jada Gwynn, who still can't get her first shot of the game off. She's going to attack the baseline though. This time she will go up and she will make the basket. And it's an and one, and I think this could be a second foul on Katie Bennett. So Ori Chukwuetu and Izzy Wood come in. Bennett goes to the bench on that second foul, and Sarah Wells also takes the set. So we've got Izzy Wood and Ori Chukwuetu. Obviously, Chukwuetu was a former Eagle herself. Jada Gwynn misses the free throw, which is unusual for her. throws, an 81% free throw shooter normally. Yes, Ottawell Soulsby.
Yeah, see how aggressive Thierry Hodges is impressing.
Oh, that was a nice bit of play by Chukwueto and a good finish by Bolt to bring it up to 9-4. Jada Gwynn's attack, and unfortunately, good attack on the basket by Jada Gwynn, but the pass was a bit too hot for Saki.
Well, it's a great position for the Eagles to be in just over halfway through this quarter. Main stat I'm looking at is that Durham 5 fouls, Eagles 0.
So, yeah, good point, Dave. Very good indeed. Obviously in the penalty. And Lucas will attack the basket and makes it 2. That's her strength.
Well, the speed of execution of the crossover dribble is what beat the Eagles' defense there. I think what the complaint here, and I think John Paul Heron's going to overrule his decision, is that Izzy picked the ball up before it had hit the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all the Eagles players knew that as well, Dave.
Yeah.
Jada Gwynn comes out, Shannon Hatch comes out, Zoe Willis, who had 14 points against Leicester when Kendall Currens was injured.
Yeah, she had a great style. Yeah.
Kendall Currens is back today, and there's her first shot, is a 3, and she nails it off the bench and into action. Doubles the lead for the Eagles. Lucas from the corner, knocks the 3 down herself. Impressive stuff by both teams.
Memo to Abby Rowe about not relaxing your challenge on the shooter.
Tiara Hodges for 2 is no good. Hodges not finding her range yet at the moment. Nice pass by Lucas. Wood into low. Block and foul called. She didn't look very happy about it, but I think there's not much else she could call, really. The first Eagles foul of the game, 6 minutes and 36 seconds in.
Yeah, and the Eagles are the ones who put the pressure on, so obviously they're doing it with a lot of success to avoid the foul situation. That's a great pass in.
Chukwueto's pass probably should have been cut out by Currens there. Brault did get it. Ottawell Soulsby against Hodges. Good defense initially there by the Eagles, but Zoe Willis just comes up with the foul on Ottawell Soulsby. Chance to bring it back to a 1-point game. Makes the first.
Well, it's been a good spell for Durham to weather that early storm, because at one stage I thought with the early switches that Durham were forced with, I thought Newcastle might run away with this first quarter.
But Durham have come back really strongly, particularly since the timeout, to be fair to Lee Davey. It's only 1-point game now. Oh, nice pass by Abby Lowe. Good cut by Kendall Currens. She's up to 5 already. This plays with such energy. Lucas Wood in the corner for 3 is too long. Ottawell Soulsby takes an offensive rebound. Probably won't be the first. Probably won't be the last. Zoe Willis got a tough job against her there, but does well enough to force the shot. Kendall Currens is good rim running, but wow, great steal by Shanique Lewis. Ottawell Soulsby, that'll be a 2 if it goes. But it didn't anyway. Saki picks up the rebound and hurls the pass almost to full length of court. Eagles throwing long passes here.
Yeah, really stretching the Durham defense.
Saki for 2 is no good.
Should be Eagles' ball,
Eagles ball, yeah.
I mean, frankly, Chloe Gain has probably done more refereeing than she's done coaching at the moment. She's rushing over there to make sure that was an Eagles ball. Well spotted, Chloe.
Kendall Currens for 3 is off the front of the rim, but she gets there for the rebound. But once again, Shanique Lewis showing her pace.
She is so quick.
She's probably second favourite to get that ball, but she came away with it. Nice hands by Abby Lowe. But Lucas kept it going. And a good rebound by Abby Lowe as
Durham
well.
creating some good chances at the moment, just knocking them down. That's a lovely pass.
Yeah, and a great finish as well.
No look, everybody thought that ball was going to the left-hand corner.
Except probably me and you, Dave, because we're used to seeing Lauren Saki throw those passes. Eagles just get 5-point lead there. Liza Bolt on Currens. Currens sticking with it all the way. Great screen by Ottawell Salisbury. And Eagles tidy it up. Low to Hodges. Hodges runs the rim.
Yeah, it's a travel.
It's a travel, yeah. Good call, Dave. Very good call. Kind of almost an unnecessary travel
She took
as well.
the steps and then she hopped.
Yeah.
Oh. Kendall didn't last too long out there.
Well, she is coming back from injury, remember, Dave.
Of course, she missed.
She missed the
Leicester game, didn't she? Yeah.
She had a hip injury, and she's only been back to practice this week. But yeah, very effective minutes from her. Sarah Burkett doing a great job. Great job by Sarah Burkett. Against a much taller Harriet Ottawell Salisbury. Ottawell Salisbury walked. Inside the last minute, 16-11 Eagles. Sarah Burkett is a three-point shooter, but decided not to shoot it. She might shoot it this time. Nope, she gives it to Abby Lowe instead. Tiara Hodges will shoot it and will make it. 3-point shot for Tiara Hodges. Just gives the Eagles that 8-point cushion. So Durham brought it all the way back to 1 point. Eagles have scored 7 straight. As he would, looking to reply for Durham. Ottawell Salisbury against Tiara Hodges. Oh, the 3-point shot from Brault is excellent.
Yeah, she can knock them down. She can also convert the driving layup as well.
Jada Gwynn can't quite get her shot off. Well, she got her shot off, but can't quite make it. And it ends at 19-14, probably just about deserved for that by the Eagles, but Durham showing a lot of spirit.
They are, and I think when you factor in the foul situation, you factor in the fact that Durham have had to make the early substitutions because of that, then I think that that points a long way towards why the Eagles are 5 points up. They've also played, in fairness, they've played pretty good defence throughout the entire quarter.
So 19-14, just seeing whether or not we've got... Nope. The Super League basketball site doesn't want to give us the stats, so it makes it very difficult, especially with these boards in the Eagle. We'll have to see if we can get some half-time stats.
The biggest stat in Newcastle's favour at the moment is they've only got those 2 fouls. I mean, you know, Durham just started off as though they were collecting more fouls than points, but they did settle down, and I thought the defence and the way they kept the right sort of distance on defence, I thought that improved dramatically as it went along.
Yeah, it's interesting that the scores up on the website, but not the stats. Let's just see if we can try something here.
Maybe we'll have to ask. We've got some stats coming for you.
Perhaps that's a recognition from the board, from the table that we haven't got. So yeah, we'll just a quick look at the points for the Eagles. Currens with 5, Hodges with 5. For Palatinates, it's Lucas with 5, Brault with 5, and Ottawell Salisbury with 4 rebounds. Incredibly, Abby Lowe has got 5 rebounds and 3 assists so far. That's a great start from Abby Lowe, particularly defensively. And Shanique Lewis, to go with her 5 points, has also got 6 rebounds of her own.
Yeah. Well, Coach Davies made no hesitation at all in his decision here. He's brought back, despite the fact that 2 of them are on 2 fouls, he's brought back the starting 5 to start off the second quarter, which obviously means bringing Marina Fernandez back, Katie Bennett and Sarah Wells.
Okay, so we'll go with this. And
What?
well, this Shanique Lewis has got to be, if the Eagles are going to win this game,
Everything about that was good apart from one thing. The Eagles should have switched on defence, because there was no way could you follow Lucas around that screen. Situations like that, you got to jump switch.
Well, Saki's 2-point shots off. Fernandez takes a
but I think
rebound.
for all the good ball handling, you forget that she is an outside threat.
Possibly doesn't shoot enough. One of the things that Fernandez wraps it round to Wells.
Oh, what a nice pass.
Yeah, but Otherwell Salisbury doesn't make
she,
the layup.
she tried to place it instead of knocking it down.
That's got to be a foul.
On. I'm not happy with that call for the simple reason that he couldn't possibly have seen what we saw looking on straight
the ball,
ahead.
didn't she?
Yeah, she completely got the ball.
Yeah, Harriet Otherwell Salisbury had her back to the referee, so the referee couldn't see her hands, but called a foul anyway. The second foul for Harriet. Jada Gwynn turns the corner. Sarah Burkett for 3 is just off.
Well, it's interesting, Sarah Burkett taking that. You know, when they had a bit of a slump against the Riders last week, she's the one who broke it by hitting outside shots.
Sarah Wells goes
nice
inside.
Pass.
Otherwell Salisbury rolls it in for 2.
That's where
Back
Sarah Wells made
game.
the decision. Is I've got a shot, but Harriet's got a better one. Lee Davey loves this double team out in the middle of the floor there.
Oh, Lauren Saki from way downtown.
And shooting over somebody who's nearly a foot taller.
Just makes you look even better, Dave, when you just call her, saying she's an outside threat, she knocks down that 3.
She's not playing with an earpiece, is she?
Well, it's interesting when you say about earpieces, we can almost hear everything that Coach Davies saying, although we can't hear a lot of what Coach Kane is saying. The microphone picking up one way but not the other. Jada Gwynn hasn't got going at all. Here's Shannon Hatch from the corner. Misses that one. Good rebound by Zoe Willis.
Yeah, Jada Gwynn might not have got going in the points column, but she's certainly getting going in terms of moving the ball around. Yeah. I'm trying to work out what happened there. Oh, 3-second call, was it?
Not sure
I'm confused.
Yeah, I was a bit
At one stage I thought it was a pushing foul, but I think probably it was a 3-second call.
Well, certainly a call, and it enabled Lee Davey to take Shanique Lucas off and bring Katie Bennett back on. Do apologise to listeners and viewers. I have got a pretty sore throat today, and you'll probably get a few coughing fits during the game. It's Marina Fernandez. Good defence by Jada Gwynn, but this is where it's going to be tough for the Eagles. They've got to battle down low, because if they give Otherwell Salisbury any
How did
space,
she get that back?
any space at all inside the paint, she's going to kill them. And
She either stole it or Sarah Wells picked it up off the floor and I got an assist.
Sarah Bennett tries to wrap the pass around to Shannon Hatch.
Tell you where Durham's defence has improved at the start of this quarter, off-ball defence. In the first quarter, the Eagles was making that drive and kicking it out there. Durham cut off the outlet pass completely from them.
Substitutions for the Eagles, Willis and Burkett out. Lowe and Hodges back in. That's Lowe throws the ball away. Sarah Wells picks it up nicely. So we're back at the Virtual Motors Arena and just got some stats in front of me here. I'm not really sure which stats I'm looking at. The Eagles have taken 9 more shots and the percentage is only just 1% above, and 11 of 27 from inside and 5 of 12 outside, and they've got the free throw line 11 times and made 9. Durham are 7 of 16 from 2-point range and 4 of 12 from 3 points, but have only got the foul line twice. Durham just ahead on the rebounds, 22 to 20. I think the assists and turnovers are interesting though. Eagles 14 assists and only 6 turnovers with 9 steals. Durham with 10 assists, 17 turnovers and only 2 steals. Probably the biggest sort of not anomaly there. Individually for Durham, we have Shanique Lucas on 9 points. She's also got 8 rebounds and 5 turnovers. Eliza Brault has 8 points. Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby has 8 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for the Eagles, Tierra Hodges, 13 points and 4 rebounds. Jada Gwynn, 11 points. Kendall Currens, 7 points. Shannon Hatch, 7 points and 3 rebounds. And Lauren Saki, 6 points, 6 assists and 4 steals. So biggest run in the game was a 13-point run by the Eagles, which took them to a 46-25 lead. Durham's was early on as 7 points, which they brought themselves back from 19-11 down. Points, fast break points, Eagles 15, Durham 3. Points from turnovers actually not massive when you consider the amount of turnovers. Durham have got 7 points from 10 turnovers, Eagles 15 from the 17. Anything there, Dave?
Well, I think although, yeah, you've made the point about not massive in terms of points from turnovers. I think what is massive is the number of fast break points the Eagles have got compared to Durham, and I think a lot of that has come from taking the ball off Durham. I mean, Durham got upset early on. I mean, you look at the scoreboard right now, Eagles only got 3 fouls, and yet they've done an awful lot of pressure on Durham. That's tremendous defense, no doubt about it. Durham got upset with those early, particularly with Katie Bennett having to go to the bench early. Then Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby on 3 limits what she can do. But you know, Eagles are well justified in that league. They've executed better, and I think that Durham, there's too many balls going into Harriet with her back to the basket and no outcome from them.
And just to give you an update on Tierra Hodges, she has come back out of the locker room. She was walking okay, but she is, at this moment in time, she's at the end of the bench with her foot, no boot on, and her foot up. And I think it's because her ankle's getting taped. So I think probably the prognosis is there. Look, we're 18 points up. We'll not take too many chances unless we have to. As you say, the Eagles have got a huge game next Friday night down there at the Cannon Medical Centre in Sheffield, semi-final of the SLB Cup. Eagles have got beat heavily at home by Sheffield. In fact, they're going to be by over 40 points in the end. Yeah. So we'll be looking at, can they turn a 40-point game around? It's very interesting.
I think Sheffield were just tremendous on that day. Yeah. No ifs, buts and maybes about it. They are one of the better teams. Good year for Sheffield, isn't it? With the Hatters doing well. Also, The Sharks.
Sharks doing very well.
Sharing at the top. Sharks, interesting in the men's cup. Sharks v Surrey. Didn't see that one coming.
Eagles turn the ball over immediately. Zoe Willis it is that's come on to take Tiara Hodges' place. The Durham starting five is the same starting five that started the... No, actually it's not, because Katie Bennett's not out there. Eliza Broll is not a surprise the way Eliza Broll has not only played but shot. Great rebound by Harriet Otterwell Salisbury in front of Shannon Hatch. And that's a nice start for Durham, forcing an early turnover and then scoring on their first possession. I'm not sure how long Saki kept a hold of that ball now.
She almost had it stolen, but fairness to her, she recovered it. You know,
they're all great friends with Marina Fernandez. Obviously, she was here for 3-4 years.
That's another early foul against Durham that shouldn't have happened. She pressed her from an in line instead of getting in the passing lane.
It's a third foul for Marina Fernandez.
Yeah, that was not the best of defensive moves from Marina.
From the corner. Eagles couldn't get a shot off. Abby Rose three from the corner didn't hit the rim. Sarah Wells from the other corner knocks down the three, and Durham open with 5 straight. Abby Rose finds the cutting Jada Quinn right under the basket.
Abby Rose known for all sorts of things, but tonight she's made 2 tremendous assists, and both of them in similar situations with a player getting ahead of her in transition.
That'll just settle the Eagles down, perhaps. Getting that first basket from Quinn, who's up for 13 points first look. Sarah Wells driving to the basket well. Otterwell Salisbury.
I mean, Sarah did everything so well there. The cut, the catch, the curl, the crossover dribble, and then just couldn't finish it on her weaker hand.
And the foul is on Jada Quinn. Pushing the back on Otterwell Salisbury.
Well, Durham's target really at the start of this would have been to get this deficit down in this quarter to single digits if possible.
Fun moment on court there with that call by John Paul Herron. Lee Davies shouted, "You're my favourite," to him. To which John Paul Herron said to Paul Unsworth, "Great steal by Lucas, great steal by Lucas." And not surprisingly, Chloe Gaynor calls a timeout and we will go to an advert. Back and just watching Chloe Gaynor's body language in the timeout. She's very calm. I think she's more or less just telling our players, just settle down, just go back to playing your basketball and don't worry about things too much. It seems to be kind of like good calm demeanour.
I agree, yeah. And the team all tuning into what she has to say, but on the other end of the floor, I mean, Durham should be pleased with this, and particularly as I thought that early foul against Marina might just disturb them a little bit when they realised, how the Christmas tree's rising up on this side and the Eagles only on 4. But in fairness to them, they've recovered quite well and reduced the deficit almost down what I said they would have liked to have done by the end of the quarter.
Yeah, they've pulled 9 back already.
Yep.
Sorry, 7 back already. Yeah, it was 8. Yeah. So 11 points a gap, but it is Eagles ball. Saki gets us back underway.
Durham playing there.
Oh, terrible pass by Saki. Awful pass. And Eliza Bolt knocks it. Great steal by Marina Fernandez. And that's not what Chloe Gaynor called the timeout for. Eagles suddenly struggling to get the ball.
Yeah, if the press had been in the same position, that would have been a pick-off pass.
Eagles have got to start shooting the ball, and that's not a good shot. Zoe Willis did well to get that ball, but she couldn't make the basket. Abby Lowe goes for the steal, misses it. Sarah Wells to Marina Fernandez in the corner. 3 is not good enough, but Ottawa Salisbury takes an umpteenth rebound of the game. She's going to finish with a double-double, there's no doubt about that. As will Shanique Lucas. Ball is out. Eliza Broad for 3. It's just too long. Jada Gwynn takes it. Can't get off to the races because of how quick Lucas is back on defense.
And Durham significantly have reduced it to single digits.
John Paul Herron apologising there because I think he thought the clock wasn't running properly, but I think it was.
I think the stoppage was for a player. Harriet's having to fasten her shoelaces on.
Well, that's what happened in the stoppage. I'm not sure that's why he called it, though.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he's a local lad, maybe we should let him off. Abby Lowe for 3 is no good.
And remember, for a period of time, he was my point guard.
He was, that's right. Yes, he was.
I think Durham have got to recognise this and bring another player back.
The thing is, if once Lucas gets the ball in her hands, she's so quick, isn't she?
Against this. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're right on Dave, you're right on the line.
Yeah.
And we just get a woo.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the type of press the Eagles are putting on. Durham really need to go the old-fashioned way of one person inbounding and 2 on the elbows, and those 2 become active with each other. Very difficult for just 2 against 2 to beat that press. That was a good move.
Great drive to the basket.
If that's on Harriet, it's a 4th.
It is on Harriet. To be fair, and as much as I love her company, Marina Fernandez had a hold of Jada Gwynn all the way through that play. Lee Davey not substituting her out. That's a huge risk, surely. 6.
Well, he's probably taken the philosophy if she's not a lot of use to me on the bench.
Very true.
With the contribution she's made so far, rebounding, dishing the ball off the teammates, being a constant threat around the basket.
16 minutes to go, though. Fernandez is just deflected away by Hatch.
Referee Gaynor got that one wrong.
She's probably a little bit biased. So as he misses the shot, the one she should have took in the first half. Well, I'm not sure how she didn't step out of bounds.
Well, I don't even know how she knew Katie Bennett was there.
Or it was
a terrific wrap-around pass, though. Nice feed in from 2 quick passes there, and there's a wide-open shot. Good play from Durham.
And there it is. It's down to single figures, 9 points. Eagles lacking that focal point with no Hodges. Abby Lowe for 3, splashes it down though.
Somebody needed to step up when you look, and Thierry's still on the physio's chair, so that was great that Abby would step up that way.
Oh, great. Oh, I was going to say great steal by Lawrence Taki, but it wasn't. Katie Bennett for another 3, and she splashes another 3. Three's alive at the moment.
They've got the shooters to do it, as long as Marie doesn't go and pick up a 4th. Chasing after Lauren Saki. She doesn't need that matchup.
Short corner jumper from Shannon Hatch, no good again. Shannon Hatch's shooting this season has been, well, just not Shannon Hatch-like. And yet I would say to you, Dave, I did see her in practice on Thursday night, And I don't think she missed a bucket all game. But practice is practice, matches
Yeah,
are matches.
This is where you want people knocking down the shots and the business of getting the points.
Out of bounds call again in the left-hand corner.
It's a very flexible 1-2-2. Looks as though it's gone a 1-2-1-1.
Well, it looks like a 1-1-1-1 to me.
Well, it's very flexible the way he does it, and it's also very effective.
Nice pass in. Abby Lowe for three from the corner again is no good. Fernandez takes a great rebound and rips it through.
That pass was meant for Sarah Wells, but got picked off.
And Saki gets another assist. Ball into Gwyn. Ooh. Foul. Lauren Saki on Eliza Brown trying to go for the steal. Oh, sorry, yeah,
well,
it wasn't broken.
Eagles are not going to worry about five
absolutely.
fouls, one to each of 5 players.
Yep, absolutely. 56-45, 4:39 to go. Durham have done really well this quarter. And that's into great defense by Zoe Willis.
There's too many defenders were around Harriet for that pass to be attempted.
That's going to be a foul by Sarah Wells. And Abby Lowe will go up the line to shoot 2. Well, that's the first foul there for Sarah Wells, so that's not too bad. Oh, they have got 3 fouls in the quarter. Abby Lowe at the line. Makes her first.
Well, at a time when needed, Abby's knocking down a few points for them. Playing some good defense as well.
2 from 2, 75% for the season. That's going up a little bit. Jada Gwyn comes out. Zoe Willis comes out. Great shift by Zoe Willis. And we see the local girl, the captain, the birthday girl, Rachel Bland, for the first time tonight. That's along with Kendall Currents. Fernandez at pace. Crosses the halfway. Otherwell Salisbury comes out to help. Keeps that ball high. Oh, and it's another great steal by Abby Lowe. Kendall Currents thought about the 3. Eagles doing well. She will now go attack the basket. Out oh, nice pass from Rachel Bland. And a nice, really good ball movement that by the Eagles. Nice pass by Rachel Bland. And Shannon Hatch knocked the corner, 2 down. 60-45, and Davey calls a timeout. We go to an advert. So 3:57 to go. Eagles back up by 15, and I think as a coach, Dave, you must have really appreciated that last play.
Yeah, and I don't think that's why he called the timeout. That was just tremendous ball movement and a nice finish. I think they got it back to single digits. I'm not sure, 7 did you say at one stage?
Nine
and I think the thing that's bothering them is they just relaxed, and all of a sudden it's 15 again. Yeah. And with 13:57 to go, that's not a position you want to be in. I'm not saying it's not surmountable, it is, but not with the mistakes they're continuing to make at the minute. See again, don't understand this press break. 2 against 2 is always difficult.
Lauren Saki's picked Katie Bennett's pocket and makes it a 17-point game.
There, that's what. Stay there, Chucker. I thought Chucker Ezra there was coming to make the 3rd person.
Well, they shouldn't really be having Harriet Otterwell Salisbury bringing the ball up so far. Not when you've got Lucas and Brault on the, well, Lucas is not on actually, it's Brault certainly.
Well,
and there's yet another steal almost from Lauren Saki. And the ball, Katie Bennett just bounces the ball out of court.
Yeah,
she felt she was fouled.
She really needed to turn that ball and inside and dribble to the middle of the court. She's coming here where it's easy for a defender to defend against her.
Lauren Saki is having a really good game defensively. Oh, nice. Misses the shot though. Nice basketball again by the Eagles, but Shannon Hatch just too hard. 17 points. Bennett's going to drive. That's going to be a foul by Abby Lowe. Took that foul straight away. Katie Bennett will go to the line to shoot 2. And Abby Lowe breaks the streak, goes on to 2 fouls. I'm almost tempted to make a prediction because just something is coming into my mind. I actually think that Durham, Rachel Bland for 3 is no good. That's a foul, not called. I mean, Owen crashing for the rebound. Didn't quite make it. I just feel that Durham have got a chance of not only coming closer to the Eagles, but we've got a chance to set something up. But not with players like that, unfortunately. The Eagles got to be a little bit smarter with the ball on offense. This girl will be smarter and makes 2 more. Signals to the Durham bench.
Well, that wasn't a shot, that was a javelin pass that went in.
Well, just getting a little bit reckless to them now. Rachel Bland for 2 is no good. At the other end, Shanique Lucas tacked the basket, missed it, got a rebound, and then missed the layup again. And Shannon Hatch came up with a big block. There's a good hand again by Abby Lowe, but Izzy Wood does well to snatch it back. Katie Bennett knocks down another 3.
Now, in isolation, that was a great move, but Durham needs to play at that sort of level and that level of execution the whole time.
Eagles get the ball over. Great pass. Great screen as well from Abby Lowe. Kendall Currents knocks it down. 16 points the gap. Izzy Wood almost loses it. Bounces it off Rachel Bland. Rachel Bland put in a good shift since she's come on for the Eagles. Chloe having to extend her bench with no Tierra Hodges, who I think we can pretty much safely assume won't be back. She's never moved from the end of the bench. Ottawell Salisbury drives in on Abby Lowe. Basket is good, extra shot to come. Abby Lowe's 3rd foul.
Yeah, I like that part of Harriet's game. She caught the ball, led with the head, saw the chance to drive in lane, took it and finished nicely despite all the contact.
Makes the bucket. She must have a double-double now, I would think. Unfortunately, the stats online aren't working. But again, the Eagles moving the ball around pretty well. Oh, that's a lovely pass by Lauren Saki once again. Good position by Abby Lowe, who has stepped up big style in this 3rd quarter.
Great steal by Abby and a tremendous spot by Lauren, yeah.
Izzy Wood. That's, oh, well, I thought that was going to be too strong, but it dropped. Lauren Saki calling for one shot. .4 on the shot clock, 12 seconds. So the shot clock's now obviously off because of that foul would have reset to 14. Durham have won the quarter by 5, cut it down to 68-55, but Eagles still in control of the game.
And, you know, you pointed out that they have reduced the deficit, but it could have been so much better the way they started. You just got to be more consistent. I mean, as you said before, I've watched quite a bit of Durham this year, and this is not the first time there's been a situation where there's been lapses. I've mentioned the Oakland Wolves, also Manchester away. Just before half-time, it was a very close game. I couldn't watch part of the second half. By the time I tuned in halfway through the last quarter, it was a 50-point game.
Yeah, unbelievable, yeah.
You can't be like that at all. You need consistency from the team and you need consistency from the players. You know, we talked about Marina's foul there. She's playing behind the person who caught the ball instead of getting halfway around her in the passing lane, and then she can really pressurise her. Yeah. Pressurise her in receiving the ball, not just getting it, and then not just pressurising when she gets the ball. And the number of times I've caught Durham fighting behind the player under the basket, you want to be fighting in front of that player, force them out of the key.
The question is, can Durham turn 13 points around in 10 minutes? It's going to be difficult, but we haven't got Tierra Hodges.
Well, that was the biggest incentive to Durham, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here's our third quarter stats coming up, and we'll just give you Lauren Saki up to 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals.
And a lot of energy into the game.
Yeah, Jada Gwynn's got 18 points. Tierra Hodges obviously hasn't played, still got 13. Kendall Currents on 9. Abby Lowe on 9 with 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And Shannon Hatch 9 points. For Durham, not surprisingly, Harriet Ottawell-Soulsby has got a double-double. She's got 15 points, 11 rebounds. She's also got 6 assists, so who knows? And Shanique Lucas has also got a double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds. Durham also have Katie Bennett in double figures on 11 and Eliza Bolt on 10. Nice pass by Lucas and a great 3 by Wells. You want to start a quarter well, that's how you start a quarter well.
I think that's probably a third 3 in the game, I think. As I say, she just quietly gets on with it. She makes a nice contribution. Pretty solid player.
Lauren Saki's having a game round here.
She is, and you know, she's just by her action, she's driving the team as well.
That was Sarah Wells' third 3-pointer, 3 of 4 she is. Marina Fernandez turns the corner. Ottawell-Soulsby has Katie Bennett for another 3. Oh, she's just off with that one.
Pity that didn't drop. It would have arrived that earlier ball rotation for the Eagles as the move of the night.
Hatch goes deep into the Durham paint. Saki goes one way or the other. Rachel Bland, that's going to be way too hard. But Abby Lowe gets it, the rebound, and makes the 2. Lee Davies takes his second time out, and we will go to an advert. Eagles would probably, I mean, it's probably going to sound strange to you, Dave, but the 14 points in front, I guess they would settle for a 2-point win. You know what I mean? Because without Hodges, Durham have got a chance to push hard in this quarter.
I think with the mindset that Chloe's come in with in the coaching, I don't think she would settle at all for that. I understand what you say and I understand your philosophy that the win at the end of the day, but I think just watching her body language and everything else, I think what she's after more than anything else is a consistently high level of play from them all, and pretty much they're doing that. And this is where, you know, they've been far more consistent than Durham have in almost every part of the game.
Well, I guess as well, Dave, just to be, that's why I'm a commentator and she's a coach. Commentator and fan, I guess I'll have to be honest, and you know that's why I'm saying I'd probably take a 2-point win. Oh, Lauren Saki, behave yourself. Oh, great turn by Jada Gwynn and superb drive to the basket for 2 more.
You know, you mentioned that she hadn't made a big impact at the start of the game, but I think that's probably about 20 points or something, is it, she's got?
Yep. Not only is it about 20 points, it's exactly 20 points. Well done, Dave. Well, Lauren Saki's got 10.
Good, really like her. Yeah, really like her.
Lauren Saki's got 12 points, 10 assists, and 6 steals. And that's going to be too far, but Marina Fernandez was there, but can't make it. Harriet Ottawell-Salisbury will make it, and that's a foul by Jada Gwynn, I think. 24, on the arm. Difficult to contest that rebound, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not only that, she followed the golden rule, didn't she, of taking an offensive rebound. Keep the ball above your head. Very, very difficult to stop her. She's good at doing that. Taking an offensive rebound and keeping the ball up.
She's such a good player, Harriet Ottawell-Salisbury. Really is. Kendall Curran's almost passed that ball back to Lauren Saki before she was over the halfway line. Back court. Abby Lowe again showing tremendous effort. Zoe Willis for 3. Oh, in and out. 13 points to gap. 7.5 minutes to go. Great steal again by Lauren Saki. Oh, what a pass. What a pass by Lauren Saki behind the back. She's giving us a full range of point guard play tonight.
That almost demanded a timeout from Coach David, but I realise why he didn't. He's already used 2.
Yep, and that pass is too hard from Eliza Brault.
They've just got to cut down on the mistake. I mean, 17 turnovers at half-time. It's just so hard to win a game from that position.
Well, they had another 7 in the third because they're up to 24 now.
Oh, my goodness.
And Rachel Brand goes after that ball but can't make it. $15 points a gap, 6:41 to go now. 76-61. Wow. Ooh. Well, the Eagles are doing their best to catch up on the fouls. They've got a lot of catching up to do, but
yeah, in terms of catching up as well, I mean, The young lady on the line right now obviously missed a big part of this season. Canadian colleague Sophie Klassen has missed a lot of this season, having had to, I think she had an operation on a knee problem. That's been a big blow to Durham, and particularly losing Lucas at times as well, and Katie Bennett. But as I say, you know, 5-5, obviously going to be 5 and 6 at the end of this game.
Oh, I'll be low. I'll be low.
Great, you know, you talk about you're playing the game with your hands, you play it with your feet as well. What great footwork. Personally, I would have wanted Harriet to shoot that.
Katie Bennett will. Oh, she didn't. Comes back. Down to 6 seconds on the shot clock. Saki was coming down for another steal. Otherwell Sophie doesn't make that. That would be an Eagles ball.
Point guard skills there from Harriet. See that through her legs twice?
Yeah. She's a good player. Very, very good player. Very impressive.
She was, when she first came to Durham, which was 2017, if I remember rightly, she came as a master student, I think. Tremendous player. Great season.
Zaki went for the circus shot, but I think she was fouled.
And you're not going to believe that. This is Durham's first foul in this quarter.
Yep. I think Kendall Curtis is clearly not fully fit.
She's obviously presumably under physio's instruction, maybe limited minutes.
Which in some respects makes this Eagles lead even more impressive.
Well, especially without Thierry for 15 minutes.
Saki makes a second.
Yeah, when Thierry knocks those shots down, I always think of Mike Okora, because he doesn't look as though he's looking at the basket either.
Mike Okora never looks as if he's looking at anything. He just plays with such a... That's a nice bit of play.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're here to comment on the women's game, but it's relevant in the sense that guarding Thierry is a bit like guarding Mike.
Yeah.
If you don't press him, he's going to shoot a 3 on you. If you do press him, he's going to take you to... And he finds multiple ways of finishing.
It was alley-oop last night from Trey Pulliam.
Oh, incredible.
The height he got was unreal.
But his floater as well is awesome.
Oh, nice cut. Nice cut by Shanique Lucas from the inbound play. 2 points. Durham's now trying to get a hold of Saki. Means sort of stop Saki. Sarah Burke at 4-3 is no good. Just ticked over the halfway point. 14-point gap. Durham with a chance.
Well, they've got to do it at both ends of the floor for there to be a chance. Can't just be about points, they've got to get stops as well.
Good work by Zoe Willis. We'll give... Shot clock was down to 5, so Durham do get back up to 14. 4:40 to go, 79-65. Almost too far. Katie Bennett is deadly from this.
It's a great basket. All 3 players who were involved in that. The spin dribble, which gave her better vision for Sarah, and then the quick pass out from Harriet. Good offense.
Good ball passing.
That was great ball movement.
Well, Sarah Burke keeps shooting those threes and they aren't going
Well, I think she did there because she knew the shot clock had just about expired.
So Otterwell Salisbury, I'm surprised she didn't drive in there. Shanique Lucas knocks down another 3. I think that'll be a timeout and we will go to an advert. The gap is down to 7. Sorry, 8.
Well,
This is the point I was making about the 2-point win, Dave. I just felt as if Durham had one big run in them, and this has been it. And it's still in the 8-point gap, 3:47 to go. That's nothing really now.
well, they've had a good spell. Most importantly, they've taken care of the ball, and therefore the chances they've created, they've been able to convert a reasonable percentage of them. But they've pushed the defence out a little bit high, and they've played quite smart. In the way that they haven't rushed and tried to overplayed Lauren Saki and get killed on the assist that she's giving out.
And they've hit some big threes as well. Just looks a little bit fraught on the Eagles bench.
Yeah, shared the ball well, haven't they, in the last few minutes, Durham? She really shared the ball well.
They've got 5 players in double figures. Eagles with 4 and one of them sitting on the bench. So Saki, Lowe, Gwynn, Willis and Hatch, Lucas Wells, Ottawell Soulsby, Bennett and Chuku Eto. That's the combatants. That's a nice pass. Travel. Absolutely great call. She left her feet.
She shuffled in, she changed the pivot foot.
Yeah, definitely a really good call.
That was better because Lucas took the defender further away from the ball.
But she's then lost the ball.
My goodness me, can't believe it.
Nice play, and that's a foul by Chuku.
Yeah, good foul.
Yeah,
good
foul. It was a good foul. Whilst it was a good foul, Dave, I felt a little bit of a reluctance there from both Willis and Saki. They shoot a ball which they probably could have shot. And there's the reward.
It's an even better foul. Now it could be an even better one still.
I'm not sure really the referee should have allowed that. Abby Lowe was pretty much into a shooting.
If the ball had gone to Abby, they shouldn't have been allowed to switch it.
Yeah, and as you say, she's missed the second one, but the Eagles have come up with a steal. Offensive rebound by Jada Gwynn. And that's a foul.
Yeah.
It's not on Harriet though, it's on Shanique Lucas. 2 shots for Jada Gwynn.
It's an interesting here that this probably never gets picked up. But when that shot was taken by Abby Lowe, Jada Gwynn was in the key before the shot had even left her hand. And that's disadvantage to Durham, who really should have been given possession of the ball. And she doesn't miss many from the charity stripe.
81% for the season. Next 2-2. The Eagles back to a double-digit lead. Oh, well, they did well, Bennett and Lucas, in the end. And that's, well, Eagles don't need to rush this. Just get it over halfway.
Get a bit of clock, yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely spread out.
Still shot after 15 seconds. Oh, that's a foul by Jada Gwynn all day long.
Well, they're not in the penalty.
No, but they will be if they keep making fouls like that. This is the last big effort, I think, from Durham. Marina Fernandez coming back. Abby Lowe has to go to the bench. Needs a breather. 10 points a gap, 2:35 to go. Well, Ottawa Salisbury had a good layup there and missed it, and Zoe Willis's defence was excellent there. And she came up with a rebound. Well, for me, the crowd's lost that. That's a turnover to the crowd. Jada Gwynn really tried to push that hard. It's an 8-point game inside the last 2 minutes. Lauren Saki tried to take some air out of the ball. Time off the clock. Kendall Currance will attack. No, she won't. Down to 8 seconds again. Eagles running 24-second offenses, but not getting shots off. Oh, well, there you go. There's a break. Nice, nice. Oh, but Zoe Willis has missed the layup. Easiest layup in the world. She missed it. Well, all that happened there was the Eagles took a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, it's important, though. Made it more difficult for Durham, keeping the possession for that long.
Shanique Lewis has just run straight into Zoe Willis. And the Eagles get the ball back. One more score could possibly do it.
You know, setting up the offense hasn't been the strongest part of her game tonight.
Shannon Hatch from the corner is no good.
What a pass.
Great pass from Katie Bennett, and suddenly it's a 6-point game. We are inside the last minute. Will Durham foul? They've still got foul to give. Eagles desperately need to score, I think, on this offense. If they don't, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a timeout. That's from way downtown, and they get the long rebound.
Giving them the game right there. Yeah, they had to foul then. Should have fouled earlier.
I still don't think it's game day. 24.6, yes, but if she doesn't knock these free throws down...
They took a lot of time off the clock.
They did, yeah.
Durham should have really got the...
I do agree they should have fouled earlier. I definitely agree with that, particularly because they weren't in the penalty. So now the Eagles are 24.6 and they can run another offense.
John Paul Heron just checking that that wasn't the 5th foul.
It was the 5th foul on...
it was the 5th foul for the player, but not the 5th team to put them in the penalty. Yeah.
So it was in Katie Bennett, was it? Yeah.
No, Katie's still out there.
Ori Chukwueto. Oh, wow, what ball skills there from Lauren Saki. Goes for the 3, is too long. Once again. Katie Bennett for 3 is off. And that is the ball game. And the Durham comeback was excellent in the second half. But it was the Eagles who hung on, and they'll take that win 81-75 when you consider they were without Tiara Hodges for about 15 minutes of that game, and also Kendall Currance's minutes were restricted. Durham kept in the game all the way along, and when you've got Harriet Ottewell-Salisbury and Katie Bennett hitting those threes that she hit, they always had a chance, but I think fouls went against them as well.
Yeah, and I think obviously they've got together there. They'll be proud of the effort they made to try and keep in at the end of the day, but I think it's hard to dispute that the Eagles deserved that win. They were the more consistent team throughout the game. I thought that it's quite clever the way they put that press on to hamper the inbounds ball, so it was very difficult for Durham to get any sort of transition going off after made baskets. But good derby, another one to come, last game of the season. That'll be an interesting one at Durham. But in the meantime, I would guess, as far as the Eagles camp's concerned, it'll be all about can we get Cherry fit for next Friday.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Dave. I mean, Eagles moved to 7-3 in the league, which is an excellent record.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
And but I think the big worry now will be, will Tierra Hodges be fit for the semi-final on Friday down there in Sheffield? But a great win for the Eagles tonight, 81-75, and I mean, Chloe Gaynor still keeps that run going. 7-3 now in the league, up to 3rd or 4th in the league, and doing really well. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. We will be back on the 1st of March, I believe, with what they call the big one. The Auckland Wolves are in town, full court, full pressure. Get here for that one. Don't have to sit at home and watch and listen to Dave and I. Come down. It's always a good night. And it's been a good night tonight for the Eagles. They win 81-75, and it's good night from myself, and good night from Dave as well.